and welcome back to the Heather and Douglas Show.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh? I'll handle things. You just rest. Don't die on me, okay?
I like how we can check on Douglas, it's sweet. But yes, lots of stuff happening last time. We found out sort of a bit more about Douglas, because he sounds like he has quite the troubled past. And I suspect Heather's sort of using him a bit as a father figure, and he's using her a bit as a son replacement, as he said. I'm not quite sure how Heather reminds him of a boy.
Well, I think it's more personality than...
Yes. But I suppose one of the other things that he pointed his gun at the back of Heather. Was he thinking about shooting her for reals? And would it have helped?
Probably.
Got a doll head.
It still lets you save as well, which I quite like, it's quite cute. So this is interesting, because this sort of relates what happens after Silent Hill 1, but before Silent Hill 3.
It's Douglas's notebook. As in the cutscene after we jump off the roller coaster, Douglas and Claudia are having an encounter. So
That makes it sound very dodgy.
you know what I mean, but he's been hired to find Heather, but he's been told that Heather's been kidnapped by Harry or something.
Alessa Gillespie kidnapped by Harry, now going under the alias of Heather.
We've got creepy dolls. One's Cinderella and one's Snow White.
And it's sort of showing you what they have missing. If you notice in the left photo there's a shadow of a shoe, and in the right photo there's a shadow of something in a hand that aren't present when you go and look at the pictures here. When you go and look at the mannequins here, the dolls as it puts it. So, oh, we already have the shoe and the doll's head anyway. So there we go, there's the red shoe at Cinderella's foot.
I'm not quite sure why she has a doll's head.
Snow White walked around with a doll's head in the original fable. So all that does is unlock the door.
It's like a mini puzzle.
Not too difficult, fortunately. Unless you don't see the shadow. So as you can tell from the tracks, this is supposed to be part of a ride. And you can imagine the cars coming in to the rooms and then stopping.
Yeah. We don't get to ride this one.
But there is something quite creepy about an abandoned place. I'm hoping in this room we do actually kill the monsters, because there's a very important thing over here. There we go. Which it's let us select anyway, fortunately. If you've played the first game, what you might recognise is that the notepad is the same notepads where you save the game as Harry, and this is the save point from the first game.
It's a nice sort of tie-in.
Note from your dad there.
So as saving, he writes sort of what he's discovered, maybe.
That's the idea, yeah. At the very beginning, when you're in the cafe at the beginning of Silent Hill, when you examine the notepad at the beginning, it says, oh great, I can record all of my journeys here. Or something to that effect.
Yeah. It's another popcorn wagon. Popcorn must have been very popular. Is that a dead monster?
No, that's another one of the bodies that you see in Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 3 all over the place.
Yeah.
But this time they're just kind of in the bushes. So here we are in a Strange Things. It seems like a rather, yes, alive. A rather nasty carousel. And then the music kicks in, which is even better.
It's all a bit grim, as you assume there. There's sort of horses that are real have been placed here. Like alive, because it's all Silent Hilly.
Oh, and the whinnying as well, that's lovely. I think we're quite hitting that one. Oh,
How do they stop moving when they're dead?
yes, the idea behind the carousel is that if you wait too long, it rotates a certain number of times. I think it's 13 times 4, it said.
Yeah.
And then you die. And then it says you have to kill or be killed. You have to kill the horses.
There's quite a few as well, actually. But I assume
a
we'll
number
be
of horses.
sure.
But it does give you plenty of time, to be fair. Yes, what a nightmarish situation.
Imagine if you played this game and you really liked horses.
Nay. I think that one was quite dead, but we'll get back to that one. It's almost like butcher's work, isn't it?
It feels very strange because it's not like it's fighting back or anything.
No.
And part of the problem Scott's having is that he's not hitting all the time.
It's difficult to do it with the katana. It's fairly obvious if you haven't killed one, because they're still moving though, they're still going up and down.
Just keep going.
So that one there, that one's not quite dead yet. Now it is. I always think that transition's interesting because you don't see it. We'll fight them next time, though.
Yeah.